Hello there everyone, my name is Zayred, and welcome back to Mega Man 1. Today we're going to conclude Mega Man 1 with the Wily Tower. Oh man, this is the part of the game that fucks me over. And the worst part is, it's not even the whole damn thing, it's literally the first part of it. After that, it's pretty much simple. I wish I was kidding too, but for the most part, well, this part isn't too hard. You just gotta watch for when these things bounce and pray they give you good luck. Okay, that wasn't too bad. You can have two ways of getting rid of these things: Guts Block or Elect Beam. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I usually do go for Elect Man. I usually do a Cut Man than Elect Man. Mostly because Guts Man's weapon is mostly useless. Now you have two ways of doing this. There's this way with the Ice Block. But then again, you can't get this one up, which I never can. Oh, I got all three of them, but in positions I can't really capitalize on. I want to try to get it this way because the other way is too risky. It's by using the Magna Beam, which is the way I prefer you to use. But I'm trying to do this, play this one a lot safer than I usually would. Will this work? I'm gonna try and get that health. Oh man. No, that won't. Can't get up there. Fuck you, game. No, this son of a bitch is going down. Really? Okay, fuck that. No, I hate this part because it's mostly in. There are certain parts of this game where it's impossible to avoid getting an extra life hit. Somehow I managed not to get hit there. Shit. Oh well, at least I got this. You know, actually I'm wasting too much of these weapons, so I'm just gonna start using the alternatives. But first, God, I hate these things. What in the world happened there? Oh God, this part terrifies me in all honesty. It's not even a joke, I fucking hate this part. You have these exploding enemies whose residue can hurt you while you're on these platforms, in a game where invincibility frames won't save you. No, in this game it doesn't piss me off that much despite where I am right now. It's other games that piss me off with this exponentially. Like, Mighty Number 9. When I see invincibility frames won't save you from spikes, that's Mega Man 1 type bullshit. Mega Man 1 has a good excuse in my opinion though. As you know, it's the first game in the series. and no other game in the series tries to copy that bullshit mentality. But then the creator gets a fucking new series and then decides to make it shit at the first go. No, because in my opinion, Mega Man 1 is still a fantastic game. Despite that bullshit glitch. The first boss of the final tower is bullshit. But hey. Everything about the game can be excellent. Get over here. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Oh, thank God. Okay, I have nowhere near enough energy to get past this. You see, you need the magnet beam. This is why I said the magnet beam is mandatory. You need to get through here. As you see, now I have nowhere near enough ammo to get through here. What I'm going to do, so what they actually did here is, they actually did. In Wily Wars, you're kind of fucked because they don't respawn there. So I'm going to cut and come back when I have a full amount of energy. Alright everyone, we're back. I apologize because the recording you're hearing right now is a post recording. I'm doing this actually on the day it's about to be released. I didn't realize until now that this was, that my microphone was turned off again because I turned it off during the time I was grinding. And as you see here, this is why I was grinding. You need the magnet beam in order to get past this part. However, now we face what I consider to be the hardest boss in Mega Man 1. I'd say the hardest iteration, but this bastard has a hard iteration in the 5th game. I mean in Mega Man X5. Everyone, this is, well, I think in certain translations it's called Rock Monster, but he'll always be the Yellow Devil to me. Fuck this guy and fuck everything about him. And here's another reason I hate him. I had to do this because I do die here once again, but that's only because I couldn't do a certain little trick that you'll be seeing in a minute. In truth, I think I'm actually showing his weakness off first. His actual weakness is Fireman's weapon. The only time I've ever been able to beat him with his weakness has been in Wily Wars, and that's because the slowdown makes him so much more bearable. I would feel bad for him after I remember everything he had done to me in the past game. I think at this point I was just like, oh man, I can't let him get me. I've already died here once, and that's actually the only reason I left it here, to show that you might as well use this trick. Aw, crap. I actually mistimed it. Right there. I think that after I die again, because I am about to die. Yeah. Okay, now to show you what you're actually supposed to do. First, try your best to dodge all that because it comes at you so fast. There are people out there who can do it easily, but what you want to do is this. This is the pause glitch. I would feel guilty about doing this, but you can only do it in this game. The pause glitch is where you push R2 down and then just let go. Well, you just keep pushing R2 a whole lot. It works on him, and I think it works on Iceman, which I'll show that off later on when we get to the boss rush. But now time for stage 2. And it begins in a way that ticks me off just like every other, by having me go through stuff like this. Not gonna lie, it is kind of relaxing though I'm not playing and talking at the same time doing this one. Though that only reason I'm terrified is because I don't know why being high up in video games terrifies me, because I'm used to dying. I usually die in spots like this. In fact, there was a part that I cut out where they were all surrounding me because I accidentally chose the magnet beam. But yeah, you can actually jump over and get those. I just did for some reason. And now then, and now I feel I should be ashamed because I lose to this bastard here. I'm not even going to. I'm sorry for spoiling that, but I do lose. He kicks my ass. I would be more mad, but it pissed me off enough for me to do this. This is what his actual weakness is. Fireman's weapon. Don't know the correlation between that, but it is kind of cool. That plus beating him down like this is fun to do. Now just run over to the side, and I think you do have to go through a couple more bosses because this is kind of like a pseudo boss rush. You see, in later games, the boss rush will be done in like a way better way. Instead of how you see it here, the boss rush will be handled by you going through a certain
by going to the very last level, having like maybe Dr. Wily to face at the very end. But in this game, for some reason, they're spread across. And now Cutman. And now switch to Cutman's weapon. I don't remember if he hits me or not. Okay, let me get this straight. MegaMan doesn't hit me. I'm sorry. Looking back at it, that still gets me. MegaMan, one of the most powerful robot masters in the game, didn't even manage to touch me. Cutman managed to kick my ass. Sorry, that's just fucked up to me. One of the most powerful badasses didn't touch me in the game. Yet one of the weakest got to me. I should also mention this. You're also gonna see a bunch of jump cuts. Mostly because of the fact that when I was recording this, I did a whole lot. But anyway, in all honesty, just use the elect beam here. And plus, if you don't feel so confident, I recommend just dying because, well, in the game, I recommend just dying because if you died on this stage, you'd have to fight the bosses over again, but you would have to start from the very beginning. But I don't know a single MegaMan game that makes you do that. I think MegaMan and Base might. I don't know. It's been a long time since I touched that game, and I plan to never touch that game again. Not even for the Let's Play channel. But I think the reason I'm grabbing so much more is because of the boss of this, who I do love him more and powered up way more than I do this game, because he reveals like secrets about the Robot Masters. In fact, one of the most fucked up things he reveals is the fact of Roll has like this gigantic crush on MegaMan, which they might still be, which kind of messed up to me because they might still be siblings in Powered Up. I actually don't know. They never really do mention their relationship in Powered Up. So what I'm going to be doing here is, I think, I don't remember where I heard it from, but get into the corner and just keep shooting him. And I don't know what's with the slowdown on this port. Because I have MegaMan, I have MegaMan 3 on my PS3 from, not from this port, but from the old PlayStation 1 Japanese port. And it doesn't screw up nearly. I mean, it's never gone this slow for me. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that, that scared me because I thought that I was the one about to die. Because that actually has happened to me before where I've been the one to be, like, knocked out because of that. But now, the time for one of the most annoying stages in the game, in my opinion. I just can't stand this part. This stage, I know I say that most parts of the game are annoying. This part of the game is where it gets frustrating. And I mean, like, utterly frustrating. For one, I think I said a second ago that that you would be fighting some bosses here. I completely forgot this stage was here. You actually don't fight any boss. You fight one. You don't fight the Robot Masters. You fight this one boss, who was really, really annoying to fight, because he was one of the reasons why I'm kind of glad to do this post. Because it took me a whole lot of tries in order to defeat him. And man, was it frustrating. Gotta admit, it did go better after a while. But here's another part that does tick me off a bit. Look at this. In a second, you're gonna see something that's really annoying. Those bombs, yeah. I hate those enemies in this game. But I hate them especially here, where you can't avoid, where you have to make sure you aim that shot perfectly. I would be more mad at them, except for that one just gave me health. But anyway, we're about to get to the part that does actually get on my nerves. If he'll show up. Okay, here we are. Okay, as much as it ticks me off, watching it back again, it's kind of funny to watch. But here's our next boss. I actually don't know the name of this one. What you're going to want to do here is use the Guts block and take out the one at the very top, because here's the thing, you take out all of these with the Guts block, not only will you not have enough energy to get rid of it, but you also won't be able to go through this. Now here's the thing, if he comes from the left, go down. If he comes from the top, then you have to go right. I don't remember. We're gonna see in a second what happens if he goes the other direction. Yeah, because I keep forgetting that and screw up like I did there. I think there's one more. Yeah, it is this one. And just keep repeating that and be careful on where he is, because that's one of the reasons why I did so poorly at this. And whenever you get him down to like this amount of health, just use the Guts blocks. You will not believe how many times it took me to get that right, because I think I got at least 1 or 2 game overs that guy. Well, and now here we go with one. I do believe that this is the final stage. I can't remember right now. And any other Mega Man game, I would have been able to save myself right there. I would be more mad at the fact that I got a game over there, but I'm not, because, well, I got my stuff. I got free stuff. I got all my energy recharged and all that, because when you die, your points go away, like anyone really cares about that. But at the same time, you also get everything back. And it's not like Mega Man 2 where you don't want to lose your lives because energy tanks. In this game, there's not really that much of a punishment, in my opinion, for losing all of that. I mean, for losing your lives that badly. Granted, you have to start over the stage, but then again, certain stages like the last 2 aren't that long, which why I'm not as mad as I kind of should be. And also, why did Wily make Guts Man statues? Because it's a well-known joke between Mega Man fans that Wily loves him. It's to the point of where one of the jokes, I think one of the things was, if you ever watch this dude who calls himself the Great Clement, he actually points out how much bullshit a certain thing that they say in Wily Wars is. Which is like, what? Guts Man? You're strong, but you're not. You're strong, but you're not. But I think he just makes fun of him somehow. Said I would never choose you. And as a Mega Man fan, I call that bullshit. Okay, I fucked up right there. Huh, I thought I took this out. Oh well. I got lucky coming back up here. Because what I want to do is show off a certain item you can get. And I don't think, yeah, I do need the Elect Beam, but I can cheat what I need off. Well, I'm going to actually show off that glitch again for what I need the Elect Beam for. Because, and the reason why I keep saying I suck at this game, because this game is challenging, but it's not and there's bullshit within it. But at the same time, I'm not going to be the type of person to say this game fucked me over multiple times. That's not how I mean, completely fucked me over multiple times. Because I will admit that 90% of the times I die in this game, they're my fault. Like that right there. That was my own fault. Okay, here we go. I can't blame the game on this shit because this is 100% my fault. But here's what I was trying to do. I want to show this item off. It's called an Asaishi or something like that. It appeared in a bunch of old Capcom games, and if you played Mega Man 10 on easy mode, you've seen a lot of the Asaishi. The Asaishi are one of the best weapons in Mega Man. I mean, one of the best things in Mega Man. Because it's pretty much an energy tank and a W tank at the same time. Which makes me love it exponentially because I get 2 types of power-ups and abilities for the price of 1. But here we go with a rematch of everybody. And of course, and most obviously his weakness was Fireman. The only reason you didn't see me do that beforehand is because there's no way I'm beating Fireman first. Speaking of which, here's Fireman. War of attrition for the win. I think I still win this, despite that. It's just I don't stand in in one place, because if you die to like one of them, you have to go all the way through all of them again. Oh crap! I just aimed it. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned this, but the way you do that is by pushing the L1 button if you're on the PlayStation, and I think I don't remember what it is on Xbox. I don't know what it is on the game. I mean on that other system either. I mean on the 3DS either, because I haven't touched my 3DS in a while. I used to play Smash Bros like every once in a while, but I haven't played much of it since. In fact, that's actually how I played like a game we'll be getting to later on when I return to Mega Man 6. And it ticked me off because that and Shovel Knight I had to rebuy. Oh man. Everybody, this is the final boss. What you're gonna see me do here, I believe I'm not gonna do it right. I mean, go through for the right weakness. Oh no, I actually am. You see, what you want to do first here is use this to beat him down, because this works so fast. In fact, if you can, use the pause glitch on him with this. I didn't because I wasn't thinking about that. Instead, I use the Elect Beam, which does work, but not as well. Okay, I actually stopped being an idiot this time. Seriously, look at that! Don't bother using Elect Beam for that part. But here's why I get it wrong. I use the Elect Beam for this part. That is not what you want to do in the slightest. What you want to do after that is choose... What you want to do is like I'm doing right here. Try your best not to get hit though. Especially in the Mega Man 2's boss. This one isn't so bad. And for some reason I chose Elect Beam again. Here's the weapon you really should be using, Cut Man, because I think it hits twice. You can actually make it hit twice, like there. No, it hit 3 times. In fact, if that's not the actual weakness, I don't know what is. Can someone leave that in the comments? And with that, we have finished Mega Man 1. And then Mega Man left Wily alone to think about what he had done. And I know to those of you who've never played this, I'm not even fucking kidding, because I think that throughout the original 3 Mega Man games, Mega Man doesn't do jack shit to stop Wily. Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Too bad that is never going to happen in this franchise. Seriously, fight Mega Man for everlasting peace. You, X, Zero, Walnut, and your alternate reality counterparts. But everyone, that was Mega Man 1, and in all honesty, I love going through. It's just the Wily Tower this bullshit for me. It's nothing on the game. It's mostly it is honestly me. I'm not gonna say that the game fucks up all the time. The only thing I find bullshit still is the spike glitch. Because if with the hit I took earlier, if that was any other Mega Man game, I would have been able to safely get past that without a problem. This is the only game I can't say that for, and I can't even be mad at it because this is the first game in the series. I understand there's a certain... To be fair, this game did set standards, and the creators will go to show just how much better the series could get. Especially with Mega Man 2, where I'm not that good at it. I've seen videos online where people are just fantastic, amazing at the game. And I love the fact of this game, this game set the ground rules that other games will follow. And the only one that fucks up worse than... in all honesty, I wouldn't play this game first. But it's still better than Mega Man and Base, which I will never fucking get over. So I feel bad, because that game was meant for people who couldn't get Mega Man 8. So you mean so they couldn't afford the new shit, you made it so they had to fuck up a lot. And I did leave this in here because I just wanted to end on the title screen, I think. I just don't remember why this is still here. But in all honesty, everyone, this is it. That's Mega Man 1, everyone. I thank you all for joining me with this. I know this is probably frustrating for like Mega Man veterans to watch, but if you enjoyed it, I appreciate it. If you didn't, just find a reason to laugh and think of someone just not doing as good as you. But anyway, I thank you all for tuning in and watching. The next game is going to be Mega Man 2. This has been Zayred, and until next. Sorry about that, everyone. I cut off too early. Until next time, everyone.